Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing today? I am Bassam Saleh, the owner and founder of Elite Consulting Services. It's been a while since I posted and made a new video. I've been busy doing some consulting work, so it's a pleasure to have you and to see you again. Today we're gonna talk about a very important topic, a very interesting topic. It's about the top 9 fatal mistakes committed by small restaurant managers and owners. And you know, in the fast food business or the dining business or the restaurant business, the competition is cutthroat and it's very tough and it's very intense, and it takes a very long time to prove your brand and to prove that you're offering the customers great food and excellent service. It takes years of research and development to establish your brand identity and to develop loyal customers. Therefore, you have to be patient and you have to be motivated to keep working very hard towards your goal, which is of course serving great food and offering legendary customer service or excellent customer service. The top 9 fatal mistakes committed by small managers, by small restaurant owners and managers are as follows. This is based on my 28 years of consulting with restaurant owners and managers and restaurants all over the world, which commit these 9 fatal mistakes. The number 1 mistake committed by the owners is we keep changing the menu, the items on the menu. It takes a long time to have the customer know what you're offering and what you're selling on the menu, and it takes a very long time for the customer to be loyal. Therefore, if you keep changing the items on the menu and the food items on the menu, the customer will be confused and he or she will not know what exactly you're offering or what type of food you're serving. Therefore, you shouldn't be making this fatal mistake. You should always keep your menu consistent and constant and fixed for a very long time, at least for a year or 18 months. So you don't have to change it every 3 or 6 or 4 months. This is a fatal mistake that confuses the customers and does not help you to establish any brand identity. The second fatal mistake done by the owners is they keep changing the ingredients of the food being prepared, such as the herbs and the spices or the raw materials which go into making the food. Every time you change the supplier, you change the supplier of the meat or the chicken or the spices or the fruits or the vegetables or even the oil, this will impact the taste of the finished product, the finished food, and also will impact, will change the taste, dramatically. So you have to be consistent with the suppliers of the raw materials, especially the spices and the herbs used in making the food, and also the meat supplier. So you don't have, if you keep changing the supplier, the taste will change and the customer will not be sure of your taste. Well, in this restaurant business, and you have to have your own unique and distinct taste in order for customers to love your food and come back and order more. The third fatal mistake committed by restaurant owners, is they keep changing the quantity on the menu, the quantity of the food served. Sometimes if you serve a chicken platter or something, you serve it with 3 chicken breasts or 3 chicken thighs, then you change it to 2 pieces of chicken, etc. This abrupt and unstudied change of the quantity on the menu makes the customers very confused, and they cannot be loyal because they don't know what to expect every time they come to your restaurant or order the food. So please don't change the quantity on the menu for the items served unless there is a problem with the cost of the raw materials, and you really definitely have to change the price, the portions to accommodate for the increase in price of the raw materials. The fourth mistake is the poor presentation and the poor packaging of the food served. If you have a restaurant and if there is a dine-in area, it is very important that you serve the food with some artistic and some colorful presentation in order to attract the customers and in order to tempt the customers to eat your food. Also, if you have a takeout facility or you deliver the food to the customers, you need to order good packaging materials in order for the food to be served and delivered to the customers in good shape, and to reserve its temperature, and so the customer will get the food and it's in good shape, and and it's still hot and everything. So please, don't try to change the packaging of the food, and please order and get some good material of containers, plastic containers, or that will ensure the temperature and will preserve the overall presentation of the food delivered to the customer. Number 5, which is poor customer service. That's another fatal mistake done by the restaurant owners. If you have a dine-in facility and your waiters and managers are not kind enough, nice enough, they don't smile enough, customers will go away and they will never come back. Always try your best to offer the best customer service you can, with a smile, with care, and always listen to what the customers are saying and what they are complaining about. So you can, if they have a specific complaint, please address this complaint and try to solve it all the time. Number 6, which is a very big mistake that I see it all the time in doing consulting for restaurant and fast food businesses, is the lack of serious promotions and discounts. As you know, McDonald's is one of the very successful fast food chain restaurants in the world. And if you notice, McDonald's advertises almost everywhere. Not only because they have the budget, but because they know that the competition in the fast food restaurant business is very intense and severe, and they cannot afford not to advertise. Also, for the small business owner, he or she need to make sure that they offer great discounts, great packaging like lunch package, lunch deal, breakfast deal, dinner deal, takeout deal, which will attract the customers and make sure that they come back for more. Another mistake committed by the restaurant owners or managers is they keep changing the price of the menu and the food very abruptly and without any justification. The changes in pricing, and when people are price sensitive, when things are expensive and things, there is a recession, people become price sensitive. So if you keep changing the prices and increasing the prices on the menu, and your pricing strategy is not clear, and it's not competitive compared to other fast food competitors and other restaurants, you will lose lots of customers. Customers don't like to see price increases and price changes all the time. They want to be sure, and they want to get used to a price that they are comfortable with, and a price that they can accept from your restaurant. The last fatal mistake, and I believe it's the most important one in conclusion, is lacking a competitive advantage in your business. If you don't have a unique taste, unique package, unique food, flavorful, delicious, in good quantities, then you will have a big problem. You need to create your own competitive advantage. Without the competitive advantage, you will not be unique, you will not survive, your business will not sustain. We are looking for long-term sustainability of the business in order to succeed and increase sales and profits. As you know, in any business, not only the restaurant business, you need to create your own competitive advantage. So how do you do this? How do you go about doing this? How do you create this competitive advantage? Well, let me tell you the secret. The secret in the restaurant business is this: whether you find a package or a deal that the customers will love in case of the pricing, or in case of the value and the quality of the food, or in case of the quantity of the food. So let's repeat this again. The winning formula, I say it this way in a restaurant business: if you want the ultimate and the best winning formula and combination and strategy to have your business sustainable and very profitable, is by doing the following: having great quantity of food, excellent quality, and very competitive pricing. If you follow these three factors and three tenets of the strategy, you will be very successful in the restaurant business. Remember, excellent, great, delicious food, great quantity, very competitive pricing. I hope you will follow this advice, and I hope this video was helpful, and it's one of the videos in the series of videos about restaurants, and hopefully the coming videos will be exciting. Also, we'll talk about the types of customers and the challenges faced by restaurant owners and managers, and lots of other business issues. So hopefully you will like this video. Please subscribe and follow our channel, Elite Consulting Services, and I look forward for all your comments and questions regarding this topic, and I wish you a very happy new year. Thank you so much for listening, and have a nice day.